What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here with my NBA Jam session. We're gonna do it live today. We're gonna do it live today. I know I'm running behind. Saturday, man. I had a lot going on today. It happens sometimes, fellas. But on the bright side, on the bright side, we got late NBA today. So we're good. We're good. We still got like what 5-6 hours till games kickoff. So we chilling. We chilling. We here to make some money on a money making Saturday. Let's just call a spade, man. Fuck. This week was not a good week, man. This week has not been a good week, bro. It hasn't. I gotta bounce back, man. Last night I lost again. I had the Minnesota Timberwolves, the house of disappointment. I think I was laying 4 and won by 3. Happens. We'll bounce back though. We'll bounce back. It's early in the season. I'm not rattled. Just gotta lock in, really, is all it is. It's gotta lock in. So let's do exactly that, man. I appreciate all y'all that are in here live right now. Y'all the truth, man. Y'all my guys. If you in here right now, just on a random, just caught the notification and popped in, I rock with y'all, man. Y'all the fuck I rock with. Let's do it. Y'all talk some NBA. And we live today, man. So I see all y'all's comments over here. I'm gonna be getting to some of y'all here in a second. I'm gonna be getting to y'all, man. Let's do it. 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 Let's talk some NBA action, man. We got a lot going on today. I know college football going on right now. Penn State got the lead over Ohio State. Ole Miss got that lead over Arkansas. Miami Duke, a decent game. Saturday. You know how it be. Let's talk some hoops, though, fellas. Let's talk some hoops. First game on the card is Celtics and the Hornets. I just saw come across my phone right before I went live. Jaylen Brown was ruled out of this basketball game. I'm on the Hornets though. I'm on the Hornets. I actually have a clear and concise reason to fade the Celtics today. I watched most of that game between the Celtics and the Hornets yesterday, and that game was tight most of the way through. And I thought the Hornets were going to cover in that game. They didn't. Of course, yesterday on the jam session, we did take the Celtics. It wasn't a premium style bet or anything like that. But yeah, the Grant Williams is wild, man. That was pretty crazy, man. That was pretty crazy. Y'all know one thing I love, though. One thing I love in the NBA is quick revenge. I love me some quick revenge. And I seen a couple signs there for Charlotte that they can come in here and compete. They competed through most of that game yesterday. So to say that they can't come here and compete today, I think it's kind of crazy. So I love a quick revenge spot. I saw the signs that I needed to see yesterday from Charlotte. A couple of the guys got ejected. So they're probably going to come back today with a little more oomph. The Celtics sitting some guys. The Celtics look like they're not going to take this game all that seriously. I would grab the points right now with Charlotte at home at the crib. I like what I saw from them boys yesterday, man. Shout out to all y'all. 330 people in here live right now, just on a random. I'm finna go live and talk some hoops, man. I rock with y'all boys, man. I rock with all y'all and you ladies. Shout out all the ladies in here too. Let's keep rolling though. We head to Philadelphia, where the Grizzlies are dogs. How y'all feeling in this one? I'm not overly in love with this game. Let me just be real. I lean towards the Grizzlies. I don't have no money on this game currently. I have 5 premium plays today over in the NBA. I like today's card. I have 5 premium plays. This is one I'll just tell you that didn't make the cut. I don't really love this game. I think in a vacuum, like looking at who these two teams are on the floor right now currently, I think the Grizzlies are the better basketball team. The Sixers, of course, still missing Embiid, still missing Paul George. You know what I mean? Like the Sixers, 1-3 on the season. I haven't liked what I saw from them. The reason why I'm not overly in love with the Grizzlies in this spot is their injury report is ugly. Desmond Bane's out. Marcus Smart's out. Luke Kennard's out. What was the running joke about the Grizzlies last season? They were the Memphis Hustle, because they had a ton of players for the Hustle playing for the Grizzlies. And early in the season, it's starting to get that same feeling. Like they're just banged up. I know Morant's in there. I know Edie's in there, but I'm not thrilled with taking Memphis on the road. Memphis is a much better home team. I mean, Philadelphia just lost outright at home to Detroit, so it's like that's why I'm not betting the Sixers today. Um, I'm personally not. I'm not mad if one of y'all bet the Sixers today. But like I said at the top of this one, this was not a game that I have a total lot in, and a game that I'm personally, you know, we'll talk some props at the end, like we usually do in the regular jam session. We'll talk some props at the end. We'll talk some props for that game specifically. That's how we'll target that one. Hey, we got the Raptors and the Kings. Kings, bro, favorite, man. That's not been a great spot, but to start this season has been a decent spot for them boys. Them Kings been hooping. Them Raptors fake been coming back and sneaking in the back door. I don't know how the hell they backdoored the Lakers yesterday. But they did. They backdoored the Lakers. The Lakers, last time I checked, I wasn't watching that game. Last time I checked, Lakers was up like what, 30? Next thing I know, I looked up. Raptors got the cover. This is my assumption of the Kings. I really like the Kings. I like what I'm seeing from the Kings. I think the Kings went out and got exactly what they needed. The Kings needed an all-star level player. They needed a go-to player. They needed a player to hang their hat on, and they now have that in DeMar DeRozan. I like Fox. He wasn't that style guy. I like Sabonis. He isn't that style guy. Now they have that guy. To start their season, they still had to come together, gain some chemistry, and they had 2 tough games to start the season. Since the schedule has lightened up, they've been taking care of business. And I think this is just another spot and situation where they go into Toronto and take care of business. Both teams are on back end of back-to-backs. Raptors didn't have to travel. Sacramento does have to travel. That is a little nerve-wracking there, but I still think the Kings are head and shoulders the better basketball team. The injury report for the Raptors is Kelly Olynyk's out. Scotty Barnes, of course, is still out. Emmanuel Quickley, game time decision. Bruce Brown out. Hey, I'm leaning towards the Sacramento Kings in this basketball game. It's a big boy number with them boys on the road. It's a big boy number with them Kings on the road, man. But the way they handled Atlanta and Utah on the road, 2 teams, I think, in the similar airspace as Toronto, I'll rock with Sac. You feel me? Tonight is Vince Carter's jersey retirement party. That don't really move the needle for me. That don't move the needle for me. Bad travel spot for Kings. It is a bad travel spot. It is a bad travel spot, but the Raptors are a bad basketball team, y'all. They did sneak in that back door last night. The Lakers kind of just took the pedal off the metal. That was kind of how I feel in that one. Would you really lay 10 with the Kings in this style spot, man? I don't know, man. It's not my top play today, I'll say that, but I would lay 8.5 with the Kings today. I think it's the right play. Raps have been making some money. I'm not mad at nobody for taking the Raptors today. I kind of like doing this live. I kind of like seeing y'all thoughts in real time. Shout out all 600 of y'all. God damn, I love y'all boys, man. Y'all don't even know, man. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Let's keep it rolling, though, man. Let's keep it rolling. I lean Sac in that game, though. I think Sacramento is head and shoulders the better basketball team. Warriors, Rockets. The Warriors 4-1 on the season. Warriors coming off back-to-back home wins over the New Orleans Pelicans. They beat the Pelicans 124-106 and then beat them again 104-89. I'm on the Rockets, though. We land the points with the Rockets. We land points with the Rockets, fellas. That's where I got to be in this one. When I go back and look at last season, one of our favorite spots from a season ago was betting Houston in Houston. Houston in Houston was the second best ATS team in the league. They were 27-13-1 against the number at home last season. They covered at basically a 68% clip at home last year. As a home favorite, they were 14-5-1 against the number at home, bro. Covering at a 74% clip at home. I have to take the Rockets here. The Warriors did play well at home, but we have to also be real about the situation. They played the banged up New Orleans Pelicans, who are on the do not bet list. Who are on the do not bet list. I don't want to overreact to a couple games earlier in the season. This is still the Warriors minus their best player in Steph Curry. If you want to hang your hat on Buddy Hield, on Prudensky, on Andrew Wiggins and company on the road in Houston, facing a Houston team who just looked really good against my Mavs. I sat there and watched that entire game the other day. Houston looked good against my Mavs, a team that was just in the NBA Finals. I'm just telling y'all what my eyes see. Rockets, they did lose at home to the Hornets. We like the Hornets here on the jam session, though. We talked about the Hornets earlier on this show. We got the Hornets today. We like the Hornets. It was a bad loss for them, first game of the season. Happens. They did bounce back, though, and take the Grizzlies behind the woodshed. That was the Rockets we love. That was the Rockets we know. Took them boys behind the shed. They on the back end of a back-to-back, they went and lost to in-state, in-conference, in-division rival in the Spurs. Next game, they got the immediate get-back, though. It just was a bad spot for the Rockets, and they lost to the Spurs. And then their next two games, like I said, and then so for me, when I look at the Rockets have shown me that they are the same team from last year, that I can trust them at home at the crib. I think the Warriors right now, people are just riding high because they beat up on the Pelicans, but we know what's up with the Pelicans. They're on the do not bet list. So we're not elevating the Warriors for beating the Pelicans. We're not. We're still looking at the Warriors as the same team we think they are, and that's the team minus their best player, one of the best players in the world. And we're not hanging our hat on Wiggins, Protozemski, and Buddy Hield. Let's do it, Houston. Houston, we have a problem, man. We cashed with Houston too many times last year at home at the crib to give up on them. We'll lay the points with these boys in this one. Steven Adams still out for the Rockets, but I don't think it really matters. And remember how hot the Rockets were to close out last season. They almost made the postseason from a pretty significant gap. So I'm buying Houston stock, man. I'm buying it. There's a reason they're 4.5-point home favorites in this thing. We got Cleveland and Milwaukee, man. Cleveland, 6-0 straight up, 6-0 ATS. Holy shit. Guess what, though? They are dog on the road to Milwaukee, bro. Everybody been saying, Jay, put Milwaukee on the do not bet list. Currently on the do not bet list is, of course, the Atlanta Hawks, who we faded last night. Just continue to fade Atlanta, bro. I promise y'all. If you want to make some money, just fade Atlanta. There's a reason why they are the number one team on the do not bet list. And there's a reason why coming into the season, the Hawks were the only team on the do not bet list from a season ago. Sorry, little Hawks rant. Second on the list is the New Orleans Pelicans. They showed us early in the season we can't trust them. They did fake come out and get a win yesterday. Shout out to Pelicans. The NBA do not bet list is fluid. Teams can work their way off of it. Haven't seen enough to take the Pelicans off, but that was a good sign from them yesterday. And then lastly, on that do not bet list is the Utah Jazz. Y'all been begging me to put the Milwaukee Bucks on the do not bet list. And I will say they probably should have already been on the list. They probably should have already been on the do not bet list. I'm just be real. If they lose tonight, they're on the do not bet list. I'm on the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm laying the 1.5. You ain't got to join me. You could take them Cleveland Cavs tonight if you want to. You can take them Cleveland Cavs tonight if you want to. I'm telling you where I'm at. I'm on the Milwaukee Bucks laying the 1.5 tonight. And if they lose, they go on the do not bet list. No, there's no in between. There's no if, ands, or buts. I'm on the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's do it tonight. This is my assumption of Milwaukee. When they play bad teams, they're not going to cover. And they mess around, lose outright. That's just who they are. They're like a go-through-the-motion style team when they play the bad teams. But when they play the good teams, they usually show up. They usually show up and compete. I tweeted last night, as of right now, currently, I think the Cleveland Cavs are the second best team in the Eastern Conference behind the Boston Celtics. I do. But on the back end of a back-to-back with travel heading to Milwaukee, who loves to make statement games to try to make up for the bad losses that they have, it's just a bad spot for the Cleveland Cavs. I'm taking Milwaukee here, man. I'm taking Milwaukee here. And if they lose, They're on the do not bet list. So I'm just letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know. That's how we plan it. That's how we plan it. We laying the points here with Milwaukee. Last time I seen it was like -1.5. So just a bucket. If you want to go money line, you can go money line, but I say just lay the points and forget about the juice. So yeah, give me Milwaukee. And now when I think Cleveland takes their first L of the season and takes their first ATS loss, we head to San Antonio. San Antonio, where the Timberwolves are laying 3.5. Timberwolves, man, they let me down last night. The T-Wolves let me down last night, man. It was kind of frustrating. I had them laying 4. I don't know if it was 4 or 4.5. I forgot which number I had, but either one, and they ended up winning by 3. They had a nice lead through most of the second half, I felt, and then the Nuggets went on that run. Timberwolves did prevail and win, though, in the end. Honestly, this is another game I'm not totally in love with. It's Timberwolves or pass, but I'm not rushing to bet Minnesota on the back end of a back-to-back with travel. I'm not rushing to bet them, but as I sit here right now, I still think San Antonio's overrated, overvalued. I just have my feelings like if Minnesota wasn't on the back end of a back-to-back, this line, in my opinion, which should be maybe Minnesota minus like 6. And if it was in Minnesota, it'd be double digits. Like, I think that's the gap between these two teams. Like, this is still the team, one of the teams that was in the conference finals in their conference versus a team that was a doormat in their conference finals. And the Spurs are just overrated, overvalued because of Victor Wembanyama. I do think they'll be improved this season, but 3.5. I am mad at Minnesota for not covering last night, and they are the house of disappointment. But I'm gonna rock with them in this spot today. I'm gonna rock with them in this game. I just want to continue to fade San Antonio until the hype dies back down. Because right now, in my opinion, they're just overrated, overvalued, bad basketball team. Let's keep it rolling. Mexico. We're in Mexico City, where the Heat are taking on the Wizards. Heat land 9.5 in this one. If you know me, you know where I'm at. We're on the Wizards plus the points. It's just we love fading Miami here on the jam session, especially when Miami is huge favorites. Miami's definitely the better basketball team. Miami probably definitely wins this game. I don't even want to say definitely. I don't even want to say that. Miami probably wins this game, but laying 9.5 with this team, I cannot do. Shout out the Wizards, man. We cashed back-to-back on the Wizards. We had the Wizards as the top play of the day, back-to-back days, or not back-to-back days, but back-to-back outings. We took them both games against the Hawks. I think we take them again here. I think people right now in their minds still have that Wizards team from a season ago pictured in their head. I've watched enough Wizards basketball to know that they aren't that team from last year. I'm not saying that they're not still a bad team. I'm saying they're not that bad team from last year. And right now, at this current time of season, bad teams don't know they're bad, man. Bad teams aren't tanking. Bad teams still are out there hooping. It's contract time. Like, you know what I mean? It's still time. We can still fake do something. So that's how I see it. I know Kuzma's not playing. Kuzma didn't play last game. Everybody was scared. Oh, no, Kuzma. No, Kuzma. No, Kuzma. Hawks are going to roll him. Didn't happen. I like what I'm seeing from Washington, man. I like this little run they on. I'm gonna stay on them. I'm gonna stay on them. What's his name? Trey Bryan. You right, man. What's his name? Kulaby. I don't even know how to say his last name right, but he was hooping last game. He had a career high. He was out there balling. I think it was back-to-back career highs from him because it was he hit his career high the game before, and then he came back and did it again. If my memory serves me correct. I like what I'm seeing from Washington, man. I like what I'm seeing from Washington. I think they can compete here. We're in Mexico too, so I doubt this game just completely gets out of hand. It's probably gonna be a good show for the people down there in Mexico. Give me the points in my back pocket. Yeah, just, we you know what I mean, we've done this for too long. We know land points with Miami is usually a death trap. So it's just give me the Wizards. And If you got the stomach for it, if you're looking for one, plus 320 money line, plus 320 money line Wizards. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you got the stomach for it, I love plus money. I might sprinkle on that a little bit. NBA TV tonight in Mexico, plus 320. Wizards playing decent basketball. I can get there. I can get there. Let's keep it rolling. We got the Nuggets laying 10.5 on the Utah Jazz. Total 220.5. Nuggets lost last night. On the road in Minnesota, the same team that's built to beat them. We saw that last season in the postseason. I'm laying the points with the Nuggets here. The Jazz are on the do not bet list. We talked about them earlier. I've seen enough Jazz basketball. They've been my top play enough. I bet them enough this season to know this team is dead. They just don't have it in them. Markkanen still hurt. We're fading Utah, man. I know it's Denver on the back end of a back-to-back with travel. But in that same breath, Denver's 0-2 at home this season. They haven't won a home game yet. So I just think this is the spot. This right here is the spot where they better come in, lock in, and go stupid, dummy, crazy at home at the crib. That's my thoughts. So if there was a spot where the Nuggets locked in and beat up on a team that's not playing good basketball, it's tonight against the Utah Jazz, is all I'm saying. Just trusting my eyes, trusting what I've seen from these two teams recently. The Nuggets, they competed last night, almost pulled that game out. They may be a little tired. They may have some dead legs late in this game, but if the Jazz look anything remotely close to how they looked against San Antonio in that second half, we have nothing to worry about. We have nothing to worry about. If the Jazz look anything remotely close to how they looked in that second half against San Antonio the other night, we ain't got nothing to worry about. So come on, Denver. Come in here and do what you do, and let's go stupid, dummy, crazy at home, at the crib, where y'all have a real home court advantage. I'll lay the points there. With Denver, we head to Phoenix, where the Suns are laying 13.5 on the Portland Trailblazers. Portland fake hooping. Portland, I think, from a talent perspective, roster perspective, is probably the worst team in the league. But as my co-host says on the morning show, Mitch, they're playing defense right now. When defense, when you're getting huge numbers like the Blazers be, equals covers. And that's been the case this season for the Portland Trailblazers. I think everybody knows that they're a bad basketball team, and nobody really has a stomach to bet them. And right now they're 3-2-1 against the number. I got to grab the points with the Blazers, y'all. Suns are the better basketball team. Suns might be up 15, 16 at certain points in this game, but as we just see the Blazers do, when it gets down late, they fight. They don't give up, or at least through 6 games this season. That's what I've seen from Portland. And I think they can do enough to possibly keep themselves within this number here with the Suns. Suns are the better basketball team, but I personally don't feel comfortable laying double digits with Phoenix. Not right now. Not right now. So that's just how I'm feeling, y'all. That's just how I'm feeling on that one. Give me Portland. I know they just got beat up yesterday by OKC. OKC is a team who we know covers big point spreads. OKC is a team that we have become to trust to lay extended numbers. Just look back at last season. Let me look back at last season. Hold on, let me look at this. Do I have this one in my subset right here? I don't. As extended favorites, I don't. Double-digit favorites, I don't. To my other one, I don't got the time to pull it up. Sorry. But the premise is the same. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about. The Thunder, I know what I'm talking about. The Thunder as sizable favorites, they be covering. The Suns are sizable favorites, not really. I think they're more. Suns are sizable favorites is not a great bet. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say. Last game of the night. Talking about them Thunder. Here they are, man, laying 5.5 on the Clippers. I'm on the Thunder in this one. I don't want to overcomplicate it. I'm just going to lay the points with the Thunder. The Clippers, I'm done with them. I'm done. Through how many games we are? 5 games. Y'all got to give me credit. Please give me some credit. I tried to give the Clippers a chance. I tried. I really did. I said, you know what? I'm taking the Clippers off the do not bet list starting the season. We're not going to say fuck the Clippers to start the season. And what they do? What they do? They come out and spit in our face is what they did. Let's look back at their schedule to remind you what they did to us. They lost outright at home to the Blazers is what they did. How the hell you lose outright at home to the Blazers? This is a team that spent all off season yapping about this goddamn new arena they got, yapping about how it's going to create this atmosphere that's going to give them such an advantage, and we're no longer the doormats in LA. Shit, I can't tell. I can't tell. They've yet to win a game in this new arena. 0-3. 0-3. Man, fuck the Clippers, respectfully. Still. I'm on the Thunder, man. I can't with the Clippers, bro. Every time I want to, the problem with the Clippers is every time I want to give them a chance, they never fucking do it. They never do it. So we're not going to do it. Let me see. The Clippers play at home on Monday against the Spurs. That's going to be their first home win. They finna go 0-4 to start the season after doing all that yapping over the offseason. And then they finally going to get their first one over the Spurs on Monday. That's how I see it, bro. That's how I see it. All right, let's talk some props, man. Let me open up one of these apps, man. Let's talk some props, fellas. Let's talk some props. No promotion. I can't tell y'all which one I'm on. Y'all know which one I'm on, but I can't tell y'all which one I'm on. One of them need to sponsor this show. I see they be sponsoring other shows. If they want me to give them any publicity, they need to sponsor the show. Just saying. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling, fellas. Let me pull up some props. NBA. Let's just go game by game. We here. I'm here already. I ain't got nothing else going. I finished all my stuff this morning. So, and my favorite plays, the plays that I personally have the most money on, are already up at Pickdawgz Premium. They already up. I don't have no props up there today, but I think I had in total 3 college football, 5 NBA. So, you know. All right, let's talk some props. LaMelo went for 31 last night. I told you I like the Hornets tonight. I'm going to take LaMelo again over 26.5 points. I tried to take him under yesterday. I thought it was going to be a good spot to take him under because I like the perimeter defense for the Celtics. Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown. Didn't matter. Bro still came out hooping. And now Jaylen Brown sitting out tonight in the quick revenge spot. I think LaMelo come out and hoop again tonight. Give me LaMelo over 26.5 points. Let me look through this game some more. I don't see no they took the Boston ones down currently because of the moving rosters. So there's no Boston props at the current time of me seeing this. I don't see any Boston ones. I want to take Tatum for 30, but they might raise the line when they readjust. So just keep an eye on that. But I think Tatum, no Brown, come out hooping tonight. It's a Tatum style night. Tatum hoops, and the Hornets still cover. Matter of fact, let's just do it like this. Y'all throw at me what y'all like. Throw at me what y'all like, and I'm gonna answer. Because it takes me a while to kind of go through all of these and tell y'all what I like, and I haven't done it yet today. So let me know what y'all like today. 1,100 of y'all in here right now. Oh my God, man. Mind-boggling. Shout out to all y'all, man. Much love to all of y'all, man. Much love, much love, much love, much love, much love. Let's make some money today, though. That's what we're here to do. We're here to make some goddamn money. Let's do that. Is Dame going to show up tonight? He got to. He has to. And I think he does. I think he does. The Cleveland guards don't necessarily provide a huge defensive threat. They're more offensive guards in Garland and Donovan Mitchell. So I think Damian Lillard goes right back at them. Matter of fact, there we go. You just talked me onto it. See, that's why I like doing it live. Give me a Damian Lillard over his points. I told you I like the Bucks tonight. I told you I already like the Bucks to win. So Give me Damian Lillard over points. Take the charges. Pool over 22.5 points. Let me see what I see it at. I don't want to lay no juice with Pool, but I do think Pool come out hooping. Hashtag pool party. Let me see. Let me see. Honestly, that Jordan Poole one is tough. He had 24 last game, 24, 9, and 3 was his stat line. Kuzma is out, so it is kind of on his shoulders. But the way Miami be playing, slow. I don't like the Pool. I think the Pool has a chance to hit, but it's too much of a sweat. Like, I don't think there's a real edge in the Pool bet, is all I'm saying. I don't think there's an edge there. I just think you're just betting. Not saying it's a bad bet. I'm just giving my thoughts. Jimmy Buckets over 19.5 points. Let me see. Let me look at Jimmy. Let me look at Jimmy. Let me look at Jimmy. Jimmy Buckets. 26, 13, and 5 was his last 3. He also had that 0-point game before that. Washington defensively isn't anything spectacular, though. I could be talked to Jimmy Butler to score 20 tonight. I could be talked on to that. I could be talked on to it. I'm not overly in love with it, but I could be talked on to it. Who's hitting 3-point shots tonight? Y'all know I do love me some over threes props. Y'all know I do. That's really probably my of the props we talk about in the NBA. Over threes is probably my favorite one. Let's talk some over threes. Let's see who's splashing some threes tonight. I want to take some Celtics, but I don't see their lines up yet. Give me who going over their threes prop tonight. Matter of fact, we was talking about cool. I can't even say coolably. I can't even say bro last name. Damn, I feel bad. Give me him over 1.5 threes. He just need to make 2 of them. And with Kyle Kuzma out of the lineup, he been hooping. Let me go back and double check a couple things when I look in. How many did he put up last game? For threes, when I'm looking at threes, I'm not really looking at made. I'm looking at attempts. These are NBA players. If they're gonna get the attempts up, then we'll be okay. We can live and die with the misses and makes. So it's about the attempts for me when it comes to threes. He shot 5 threes last game. He shot 5 last game. He hit 3. We need him to make 2. I think it's good. How you say it? Koi Lobby. Okay, there we go. Appreciate the pronunciation. Koi Lobby. There we go. I got it that fast. Koi Lobby. Bang. I'm usually pretty good with names. It's just I gotta hear it. Once I hear it, then I'm good. Or once I spell it out, I'm good. Damian Lillard over threes. What's it at? What's his over threes at? I like it. It sounds good, but I need to know the number. Anthony Average. I said Anthony Average. Anthony Edwards averaged 10 threes per game. Yeah, he been shooting them. Did y'all see the video yesterday? The reporter asked him, they said, what do you have to say about people asking saying you're shooting too many threes? He said, fuck them. I love it. Gary Trent over 2 threes. Let me see. Let me check Gary Trent. I kind of like doing these live. I miss doing live. I might have to do some more lives for y'all, man. Just talk some hoops, man. In here with my folk, talking some hoops. Gary Trent. Let me check Mr. Gary Trent. I don't see his lineup. Maxi gonna cook tonight? Probably. What's Anthony Edwards over made threes? I forgot to even look at it. My fault. 3.5. Ooh, shit. Oh, I'm not betting that. He has been shooting a lot, but 3.5. He got to make 4. 4, 8, 12. Or disregard that. Disregard that. 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 points off threes. Yeah. I don't love it. I don't. I'm not saying that he won't make 4. It's 3.5 and it's juiced too. It's juiced on that 3.5. He made 7 and 5 and 6. Tonight he make 3. You go 3 for 10 from the 3-point line. I'm not wishing that on y'all. I'm just saying I'm not wishing that on y'all. Tatum only bumped to 31.5. Over. It's got to be on his shoulders tonight. Who gonna score? Peyton Pritchard? He might. Peyton Pritchard might come out hooping tonight, but I think Tatum, it has to be on his shoulders. Brown averaging. What's Brown averaging right now? 28. Let me see. Tatum averaging 30.5. Okay, Tatum. What's Brown averaging now? I'm looking for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown averaging 25. So that's 25 points. That's not out there. Tatum already averaging 30.5. 25 points not out there. If my math is correct. If my math is correct, there should be a little more room in there for Tatum, who already averaging 30.5. You feel me? Jimmy over a half a 3. Is he shooting threes? Let me see. Let me go back and check Jimmy right quick. Is Jimmy shooting threes? If the line is half and he's shooting 3 a game, I would take it. But if he ain't shooting them, then I wouldn't take it. If he only shooting like 2 a game, I wouldn't take it. Let me look. Last game, Jimmy Butler. I just don't imagine him shooting too many threes because, like, that's like Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. That's their job. Nah, see, yeah, last game he was 0 for 2 from the 3-point line. Hell no. Can't do that one. Let me see. The game before, how many did he take? Against the Pistons, a nice blowout win. He took 1 3 and didn't make it. No. We not taking Butler over threes. Can't do that one. Keegan Murray over 2.5. Keegan Murray over 2.5 threes. Let me check. Let me double check. The thing about the Keegan Murray one, I like it. The thing about the Keegan Murray one is like the Kings are going to be a matchup based team this season. So it's like some games Murray just not going to get the looks, and some games he might shoot 15 threes. Like it's that's the tricky part about Keegan Murray. Let me look at this right quick though. Against the Atlanta Hawks, Keegan Murray shot 6 threes and he made 1 of them. Like I said, I'm looking at attempts. What's his line today? 2.5. Who are they playing? They're playing the Raptors. No Scotty Barnes, no Bruce Brown. Yeah, I like the Keegan Murray. I like Keegan Murray over. I do. He's gonna get the shot attempts up. We just need him to make them. Sabonis PRA should cash easy. What is it tonight? The thing about the Sabonis do be going crazy. It's just so nice it's too high. And on a night like this against I gotta see the line. On a night against a bad Raptors team, they probably got it high. Yeah, me too, Trey Bryant. Only one I really like betting is the Keegan Murray threes. And it's because the Kings are such a matchup based team. You just don't know on a night to night basis who's gonna do what. Like, is it gonna be Malik's Monk night? Is it gonna be Keegan Murray's night? Is it the night DeMar just says I'm going off? Does Sabonis actually go off tonight? Or you know what I mean? Does Fox have the ball in his hands more? They got so many moving parts in Sacramento right now, and we have such a little sample size on this current team that it's kind of tough to look at them on a night to night basis and assess props. Jalen Green over 25, KD over 26 and a half. Man, I bet KD over 26 and a half the other night. He has scored 30 in every game to start the season. And then he went under that game. And then he went on Twitter and trolled everybody that took his under. They took his over. So fuck no, I'm not betting KD overs no more. He on the ban list already. Parlay prop ban list, the number one. There's only one name on the list, and the name is Kevin Durant. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Justin, you know what I'm talking about, bro. You saw that shit too, bro. That shit not funny. He thought that shit was funny, bro. Let me go find the tweet, bro. Hold on, so I can read this word for word. What did he say? Great dub, sons. And for my parlayers, better luck next time. LOL. What you mean? What you mean by that? Man, nah, bro. Nah, he out of pocket for that. Nah, nope. I was fake vibing with him because yeah, as I said the last time, my explanation on why I like the over, I felt like it was a really good spot to be. He on the Netflix show this upcoming season. Right now, starting five was from last season, but he's on the one for this upcoming season, which means they're recording right now. And he came out this season 30, 30, 30, 30. You know what I mean? He was putting on a show. It's crazy. They did win the game, so I guess we can't be too mad at them, but you ain't got to come back and troll us, though. Don't troll us. Donovan Mitchell over 26 and a half. Jalen Green. Oh, that's my fault, Squid. You did ask me about Jalen Green. Let me look at Jalen Green right quick. So the thing about Rockets props, I feel the same way about the Rockets as I do about the Kings. They got so many pieces over there. It's just hard to know which one's going to do which on the nightly. So let me look at this. Somebody come look at this. Jalen Green. Bro was fake hooping out there last game. He had 23. What's he averaging? 27. He had 23 against the Mavs in a win, 36 against the Spurs, 29 against the Spurs, 22 against the Grizzlies, and 28 against the Hornets. Tonight, they got the Warriors coming in. Warriors backcourt really doesn't possess a ton of threat, in my opinion. Let's look at Warriors games this season. The Warriors 109-80 held the Pelicans to 89, held the Pelicans to 106. Clippers scored 127, held the Jazz to 86. Blazers scored 104. I don't love the Jalen Green. I don't. The reason I don't love it, I'm not saying he can't and he won't. The reason I don't love it is this. I'm looking at it. The Warriors games have kind of been lower scoring. And again, the Rockets have so many guys over there. Just you don't know who's going off tonight. It could be Jalen Green. It could be Sengun. It could be the third overall pick, Shepard, who we really haven't seen a ton of. It's a toss-up game for me. It's a toss-up prop. So that's just my thoughts. A couple more before I get up out of here. Fellas. Yeah, man. Bounce back Saturday, man. Money making bounce back Saturday. Let's do it. DeMar going for 30 back in Toronto tonight. Now that's a narrative I could probably get behind. I'm surprised I didn't come up with that narrative. That's a J narrative right there. Shout out J Dub C21. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I might put a couple dollars on that right there. I ain't gonna lie. Sengun is a dog. Good looks on the props, of course. All right, fellas. Let's see. Let me get y'all a parlay. Let's do a parlay. Let's parlay some shit up before I get out of here. Hashtag fuck the Clippers. We're gonna lay the points with the Thunder. Big bold play of the day. We're gonna fade Cleveland. We're gonna take Milwaukee. Last one. You wanna go? I'm gonna ask y'all. Y'all get the last vote. Minnesota or Portland? Who y'all like more? Minnesota or Portland tonight? Who should be the last leg of the parlay? Minnesota on the back end of a back-to-back or Portland? Ain't gonna lie, right now it's looking like a real tie. It's looking like, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? Put them both on there. How about that? Let's put them both on there and go 4-teamer. How about that? 4-teamer. Let's do it. We're gonna go. I'm gonna put $100 on this parlay. I think 100 should pay out $1,200. So that's how we're gonna rock it. 100 should pay out 1,200. Blazers, T-Wolves, Milwaukee, and the Thunder Buddies. What y'all think, man? I've been seeing people do them challenges. Should I start one? I don't know which one I would do though. Like, this is today's jam session. I was running behind. I didn't want to do other graphics and stuff, so I just said I'll go live. But I don't know which challenge I would do. I've been seeing the one that's popular right now is the one that's popular right now is people just trying to roll over a minus 500 for a month. We can do that. The 10 to 10K. I gotta look more into that one. I've seen people do that one, but I gotta see that one. I'm not mad at you for being on the Cavs. I get it. They 6-0 straight up and 6-0 ATS. Hey, not an easy fade. You know how much money you'd be losing off the minus 500 plays? I know. It's a rollover too. So as soon as you lose one, it's over with. And I mean, we know minus 500s lose all the time. They do lose all the time. So it's just, can I go 30 days of hitting a minus 500 in a row? let's see today. If I were to start today on the minus 500 to win, and we would do just straight NBA. The teams that qualify minus 500 today are the Celtics. The Celtics are right at minus 500. The Nuggets are minus 650. The Suns are minus 1200. Oh shit. Honestly, I would if we were starting today. If we were starting today, the first one would probably be a minus 650, and it would just be Denver Nuggets money line. Denver Nuggets money line. If I were a multi-millionaire, I know y'all think I got it. I got a little chicken, but I ain't got no multi-million. If I was a multi-millionaire, I would go put it all on Denver money line today and just not care and just live with the results because they not losing the game. But laying 10.5 is crazy. Not crazy, what I'm saying for multi-millions, but I'm saying like if I was a multi-millionaire, I'd lay it on them. I'd lay it on the goddamn Nuggets money line. They done lost their first 2 games of the season. Like it's minus 650 though. So like what's the math on that? Let me see. Let me see what's the math on a minus 650. I don't bet like this, so it's funny to me that people do shit like this. Like for me, I'm looking at either plus money or even. Like very rarely do y'all hear me say I'm just taking a team money line at negative odds. Y'all don't hear me say shit like that because those are bad bets in my opinion. But hey, sometimes you gotta play the game. It's time to play the game. So a million on Nuggets money line today would pay $153,000. About 154,000. Is that worth it? That's really not worth it. A million, you're risking a million for like 160. It is a lot, though. That's a lot. I'm telling you, that's a lot. They not losing. If the Nuggets come out and lose to the Jazz today, I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked. Fuck it. Let's start the challenge. The challenge starts today. We're gonna try to hit a minus like 500 or something every day. Today I'm gonna try to figure out how to I'm gonna see how they be doing the challenge. I'm gonna see how they be doing the challenge, and I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to hit like something big every day for 30 days straight. We're gonna put it at the end of the jam session every day. And today's is Nuggets money line. The problem with this challenge is on day like 28, are you gonna feel comfortable? Like whatever the amount of money is, it's gonna be like, say, like we do get up there to that point. If we do get to that point, it's gonna be days where you got to put like let's say like 10,000 on a minus 500. Like it's gonna get crazy. That's the thing about this challenge. I don't know if some of y'all ready for it. Why would you sweat a bet if you're already a millionaire? Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying. If I was a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, I would go put. You're right. But I'm just saying the return on investment, is it worth that 153,000 to lose a meal? A million is still a million. You feel me? Off 40 minutes and no money in travel. That's what I've been saying about them Nuggets the last couple days on the road, man. And they showed up and hooped on the road. So they better go and hoop at home or they go stupid, dummy, crazy. All right, fellas, I've been on here for almost an hour, man. Just chopping it up with y'all. I appreciate all y'all that joined in, though, man. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. It's money making Saturday. Let's just do a recap of pretty much everything we talked about. I'm just gonna rapid fire a recap at y'all. It was Hornets plus the points, Grizzlies plus the points, Kings laying the points, Rockets laying the points, Milwaukee laying the points, Minnesota laying the points, Wizards plus the points and a sprinkle on the money line, Nuggets laying the points, and Trailblazers plus the points, and Thunder laying the points. And then we talked about a whole bunch of props. My favorite prop off the top of my head right now would probably be Cool Lobby over 1.5 made threes. There you go. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs, man. I appreciate y'all, each and every one of y'all. I'll be back tomorrow, regular scheduled program. I think we got 3 games tomorrow. I should post it tonight, too. I'm going to try to post it tonight. So be on the lookout for tomorrow's jam session. It'll be regular scheduled program and back to the basics. But we might got to start doing more of these lives. I kind of have fun doing it live, man. See y'all tomorrow. See y'all later on today. I'm going to be active on Twitter all day talking about whatever. So make sure you follow me over there. We out of here. Peace.